Hey everyone, this is Teddy Picks. Basically what I wanted to do in this video was kind of explain the phases that I put on my Instagram. I didn't really tell anyone or had it for a while or anything like that. It's something that I actually put more recently and it wasn't really explained or anything like that. Hey, I just want to let you know that before you start watching this video is that there's two parts to this vlog. So you're on the first part of it. I basically started talking more about the phases, and basically it went through every step and every mod that I went through. And yeah, and along the way I'll tell you some tips and stuff like that, things I learned. Thank you for watching, and back to the video. If you watch my first vlog about the Mustang, I was talking mostly about, maybe doing 2 or 3 videos this year. I hadn't had expected how much my car would change from that time, from that vlog to now. The changes are very significant. You can see in my post, from when I got the car to all the way now, it's completely different. By the time that you're watching this video, we are right now at phase 4 of the transformation for my car. So I kind of wanted to just touch on base of what that is. So if you go on my IG, you'll see phase 1, phase 2, phase 3, phase 4 as part of the storyline, right? And you can see the changes that I've done. Unfortunately, because I'm not able to go back in time and create these videos for my upgrades, this is the way I've decided to simplify it for everyone else to see what kind of work I've done. For now, I'll tell you guys more about what my future is, or kind of what I have planned for the Mustang. First of all, one thing, let's just make something clear. I think it's weird. It's super weird to name a car, right? It's just a car. Come on, just chill. I'm just kidding. No offense to anyone that names their car, but I don't think I don't think I'd name my car any names. I just call it the S550 V6 Silver one, or maybe Silver Balls, or I don't know, but I just think it's super weird. So I don't have a name for my car. But anyways, let's get on to the video. Phase 1. Phase 1 was when I first got the car, basically. So if you go through phase 1, you'll see here. I'm gonna go through it with you, just just share with everyone what happened. So phase 1 was when I first got it. I actually got it at a Subaru dealership. So you'll see that on here, first one. Second, the lights, right? The RTR fake lights. Those aren't the real ones. These are the ones that you can get on eBay. They're fairly cheap. So these ones are a little bit thicker than the RTR. The RTR is a little bit thinner. The RTR LEDs as well are much brighter, I believe. And they kind of look better, but really what sold me on this car was the lights and the RTR. And I was drawn by it. And at the time when I bought my car, I didn't know anything about V6 or Mustang, stuff like that. So in my head, in the past, before, when you buy a car with fog lights, usually that's the best trim, or whatever, the full trim. And I know I was being naive, whatever. So I had thought that this was the fully loaded version of the car, but unfortunately it wasn't. I didn't realize that the Sync 3 was only on I think higher above, so I missed out on that. But I got a really good price for this car, which is another key factor when buying a V6. That was another thing that attracted me, was the price of the car. And then yeah, the RTR was the other thing. I hate the rear valence. I really like the premium look. One of the things that I didn't like about the car was the rear valence when I first bought the car. So which is why I painted it black, right? And I took off the bumper and stuff like that. So this is where I just started. I had no experience at painting, no experience in pulling out the bumper, stuff like that. This one took me a while to do. It took me, I think, a full 2 days or a whole weekend to do. In some cases now I know that you don't need to pull a bumper to paint something like this, but just lifted it or something and then painted. But I didn't know what I was doing. So next one, before and after. The trimming wasn't perfect, whatever. Still good. Changed the brakes, the front brakes. It was wearing out. And then I got this really awesome deck lid for American Muscle. It was on clearance when I bought it, so it was super cheap. But the funny thing is they don't sell it anymore. So this deck lid I actually get a lot of compliments on. It sucks that you can't buy it, but I'm really grateful that I got it, because then, you know, it's a very unique look. Now I haven't seen another Mustang with this in my area or anywhere I've driven. So and you know, it's exclusive to my car, which is cool. Or if you have one, shout out and leave a comment below. Check you out. So yeah, pretty cool from American Muscle. It was shiny glossy. I think I'm gonna take out the plasti dip and get the paint, the gloss back. Swapped it. The deck. So first thing, deck lid, right? So that was the first mod, and then we painted the wheels. I painted the wheels. I dipped them in black just because I hate the machine look. I hate the two-tone. It's so, yeah, it's not my cup of tea, but it looked pretty good. Side-by-side comparison, and then it's on a jack. Looks pretty good too. All in all, it was starting to transform. So then I realized also, so I used to have another Mustang before, and I put, and I can go more about that, but I used to have spacers, and I was like, oh, it would be perfect for this car. So that's why I got spacers, and there was pretty huge gaps that I didn't like. So I put that on there first time. I even got a torque wrench for it. So if you're gonna get a spacer, make sure you get a torque wrench. So tinted as well. This one's professionally done. I tried to do it myself, but it didn't work out too well. And then my fuel pump died, which is actually a common problem with Mustangs, fuel pump going out. So this is why it's in the towing truck. The other part of the mod that I added was the badge, the red badge, which is awesome. And then this is another photo of the spacer. And then this is when I finally bought the Rovos. So this is the biggest part of phase one, was the wheels, right? I think in any car, if you're able to upgrade the wheels, do it, because it'll change absolutely the personality of the car overall. And you'll look very much different than most other models that's out there for your car. So wheels, definitely upgrade those if you can. Yeah, first time doing foam wash, which I was pretty excited for. And there we go, the installation. I do have an installation video, but I haven't put it up just because it was embarrassing. I tried to time lapse it and everything. Boom, there you go, 91%. Everyone loved the new one, which was awesome. And then just showing off my car, starting on the day. And then photos in Seattle, which is awesome. Let's see. Tow Dreamers, shout out Tow Dreamers. Really cool stickers. They usually sold out a lot, so I wish I can get a little bit more, but I'm gonna get some in the future. But really love their stickers. Got that JDM look, which is pretty awesome. And this one is from FKN Prince. I'm not gonna say it, but yeah, I believe he's Filipino, so that's why I supported him, you know, because I'm Filipino as well. So support local brothers out there. So yeah, more stickers. So a lot of stickers upgraded as well. I went through a sticker phase. Mustang still sounding good. Oh, my coworker's Mustang, right? So this is the dark mode. So this is when we got to dark mode. This is where it started to end this year for phase one. And then we also got Stay So Goo, that US. So go, I don't know, Sugu. I hope I said it right. But I love Gundam. I love Pokemon. Gundam #1 though. And I love Marvel, also #1. I'm not sure don't ask me how it works, but I love Gundam and I love Marvel. But I love the Pikachu meme. Like, that was like the funniest thing at the time. So, oh, when I finally hit 1K, so this was 29 weeks ago apparently. So I hit 1K. Thank you so much everyone for your support. You know, it's been a really long journey, but yeah, we're due. Thank you for all the support, for all of you that's still there. You know, watching me grow this page or account. Let's get on to phase two. Phase two had the spoiler. So spoiler, so one majority change, and then the before and after I posted on there. The louvers too, those two were the main key for phase 2. And then I got featured in Robo's wheels, which was awesome. It's an honor to be on there. And then I tried to paint it gloss black, but I failed really bad. I had to get it all done right away because I had to go back to work. So you see, I tried to hit it with the gloss and try to put a clear paint, but it had the orange peel texture. And I couldn't do it. Like I'm
sure you did your best.
And also I didn't use a blade to take the spoiler out. I was just using it as a prop or whatever. So stuck it in there.
That's what she said.
Oh, and then I put my rear camera for my dash cam on the louvers, so my louvers also functional, not just for looks, right? So yeah, test viewing that, and it looks pretty good. The look from the louvers, it's not that bad. Right, at night it is pretty bad. You can't really see. I can't park without my rear camera, so when occasionally it goes out, it sucks. And then you saw phase 1 had the stickers. Now I had to take them out because of the louvers. You can't really see them. Just do random lines on the rear. And then this is where I had to get it done because I had to go to work. I couldn't drive with my car, all messed up. So I stayed up all night getting it completed. And you can see that the process it took me to do all of phase 2 is a really long time. So that's the other reason why I didn't want to video things or record them, is because they just take way too long. And for me, like I felt like it didn't have any purpose then. Oh, now you can see the reveal here. And then I was just doing a little bit of teaser, right? Boom, there's the reveal of louvers. Actually no, this is still a spoiler. Let me come over here. Oop, there's a peep of the louvers, see what it looks like, and then boom, there is the reveal.
Nice.
Phase 2 completed. So louver spoiler, phase 2. So biggest changes for here are those two things. And then this was in Tacoma, which is awesome. Love the flag. Wish I can. I'm gonna do another photo shoot around for that area. It was pretty awesome. Let's see. What is next? Oh, and this is where I got to hang out with some friends that owns a Type R, and it's pretty cool. Pre-COVID, really wish we could hang out again and have some fun adventures. But hopefully soon, another one under the Seattle Bridge. Okay, so now we're in phase 3, and then boom. Oh, hey, video's already done. Cool. So again, this is part 1. So get a drink or use the bathroom, whatever. I don't care what you do after this video. But come back for part 2 to explain the rest of phase 3, phase 4, and yeah, and other things I might do to my car, stuff like that, things I have planned for. So thank you for watching. See you on part 2.